Hi, my name is Kai and welcome to my DECO2300 Interactive Prototype 3 video. So, what is my prototype? My prototype concept is to rebuild a real-life event of people sneaking food out of the kitchen into a virtual simulation game that includes some game mechanics and elements. The goal of this concept is to allow first-timers to experience what it is like to be sneaking and providing tips for them to infiltrate the kitchen with more finesse. This prototype aims to let the users to experience sneaking in a full-fledged spooky horror environment when infiltrating the kitchen and giving them a good scare that will be sending chills down their spines. So, what has changed? The three major changes I made from my second iteration to this last prototype is that I have included necessary spooky objects and an Easter egg that fits in the Halloween theme for a better immersion and environment representation that the users can be easily drawn into. I also provide more freedom around 180 degrees rotation view for the player's control, allowing the users to have better and higher degree to explore the spooky horror home in the 3D space. Lastly, I have included appropriate audio cues that could intensify the users into a more stressful mental state, such as footsteps, ghost cry, spider hissing, and more. The controls are basically simple. The users can use either a keyboard typical WASD or arrow keys to control the player movement, which is W or arrow key indicating forward, S or down arrow for backward, A or left arrow for left, D or right arrow for right. The T key will also be used to turn on and off for the torchlight. And the mouse will be basically controlling the player camera rotation view with horizontal for left to right view and vertical for top to bottom view. So this is my demonstration video, which my camera capture will be on the right and the left will be my screen at the same time synchronously. So the first is like the audio cues, and as you can hear, the pumpkin actually is giving out us audio cues and the beeping sound, which if you get nearer gradually you will get like petrified, so you will die when you're within like 3-meter range. And the ghost is basically a jump scare, which if you stare too long it will just jump scare you, which is the trigger is around like 5 to 7 seconds, and you will hear basically the sound like the ghost like cry when it jump scares you. And this is basically like the spider hissing sound, which if you get too near you get beaten, like you get like a jump scare and you get beaten by it. Yeah, it's basically the same mechanism as the pumpkin. There's some technical errors. Yeah, so basically the sound will give you, the audio cues will give you a guidance. And oh, okay, this is not what my intention. Yeah, this is not my intention, so let's start again. So yeah, basically the audio cues will give you guidance to not get too close of it, so you'll be aware of where it is. And now this is basically like a fake fridge. It's basically a zombie troll that I want to just scare my participants if they're being like playing it out very smoothly. I just want them to get frightened and see if they will actually play it slower. Yeah. So basically the audio cues will also have spatial blend sound, which is, if it's from the right, you actually hear it on the right side. Yeah, so it's basically like having proximity spatial detection. Yeah, and I think that's it. It would be better if you could actually like try it yourself, I would say. Yeah, because I don't want to spoil too much of it. You can just basically experience it, with other tutors, or yeah. So and so this will conclude all of my presentation content, and thank you for your time.